Hey, welcome back to the Lotto Lorcana YouTube channel. We have another box opening from Rainer Jafar. I did want to show some of the other cards as to why I really want the It Means No Worries. These are the three cards that I'm planning on sending to grading here soon. So we have the Rafiki. Hopefully it comes back as a 10. I don't know. I do love the foil, and hopefully the camera captures that pretty well. We have Scar Promo. It does have the Enchanted logo. I still count it. That's just me. And then we have the Scar Vengeful Lion from Shimmering Skies. I love how it looks. Honestly, I like the other one better. The fact that smacking the crap out of some hyenas is hilarious to me. And this is to add to the Lion King Enchanted set that I have. Yes, it is a 10. Doesn't really matter if it comes back as a 10 or not. It will be going to PSA. See if you can spot the error here. This may be before or after the video where I talked about this. We'll find out which one it is. So if I spoil it, then maybe you can know what this error is. If not, that's okay too. Pride Lands, I know locations aren't that popular. That's okay. I still like the Pride Lands. Love the artwork. I know it's not very valuable. And then, as I said before, probably the best enchanted artwork in all of Lorcana. The Mufasa, the ruler of Pride Rock. They absolutely nailed this one. They captured the essence of Mufasa, just everything about it, the style, the color with it, as well as having that proper foiling is just absolutely fantastic. So obviously next up is the It Means No Worries. So let's see if we can hit it today. So with that, we've cleared out all the cards, other things. We're putting those in binders. We're trying to stay organized. That's my recommendation as always. Stay organized with everything you're doing. Maybe that's just life advice at this point. I don't really know, but let's get this open. Let's open up some packs. And we'll see if we can hit it Enchanted. So, for those keeping track at home, this is box number 3. We have more coming up. We'll see if the videos get released in order. Maybe I'll trip you guys up and have video 6 come out before video 3. I'm being told no, but since I have no say over the editing process, I'm going to bet that I'm wrong and we're not going to do that. So, worth a shot. I'm mixing these up just so maybe I can have better luck with some of the cards. Is that how any of this works? Absolutely not. That's not mathematics. That's not probability. That's just superstitious. And that's not actually how I operate. But how's your day going? I hope everything's going well for you. This shirt encapsulates how I feel about everything with the screaming possums. So I'll let the doc here take her cards out. She's not on a mic today, which is a-okay. So you just get me doing the talking. And I'm sorry in advance for that. And if everything goes right, we may actually have some voiceover for this one, because I'm hoping we hit an Enchanted and then there's something worthy of a voiceover. Is that going to happen? Well, maybe hit the like button for good luck, because that's also not how any of this works, but that's okay. So, all right, we're back. Why are we back? Why did we do a cut? Well, we had the heater running because it's cold here, so you can guess where we are or what sort of climate we live in. But yeah, today is a bit of a colder day. We also forgot sleeves, and those are kind of important. So we have sleeves, we have top loaders, and hopefully we're ready to open now. So let's get to it. And wish us luck. For any important cards, we will hold it up a bit higher to the camera so you can see them a bit more clear. If we forget, well, I'm sorry. That happens. Trash can here. You have your own? Oh, awesome. That's good. All right. Let's see. Got a rare, a common foil. Nothing overly exciting with this one. I don't know if we've seen that foil before. Looks pretty cool. Oh, back to the same word. I have no idea what this is from, though.
I looked it up. It's from a movie I haven't seen.
Unacceptable. Yeah, Doctor has not seen the video or the movie of that before. Alice. I wonder what property that is from. That is a interesting land of wonder that she's in that artwork. No idea the movie though. Very interesting. Might be a slight bit of sarcasm, but that's all right. We will end up sorting these later, so for right now, I'll just leave these in bulk. I should technically check the uncommons because I think the Beyond the Horizon is like a 70-cent card. So we'll pull those out to the side. Probably put them in like perfect fits because they're likely to be in some play decks. So we'll do that. It is a silver sing together song, which is also known as steel for those keeping track at home. Also, what is this? Am I going to get the exact same cards in a row?
Same.
Oh, wow. Yeah, exact same thing going on with Rhino here, too. Unacceptable. Come on,
I did
Disney.
get a legendary, though.
Hey, we got a first legendary. All right. We got Archimedes.
Okay.
And we have Flower from Bambi. Oh, do we have that? We have the foil version of it. I don't know if we have the non-foil. All right. Do I need to flip these over? Let's show this one off. So we have Chief Bogo. During an opponent's turn, whenever one of your characters with Bodyguard is banished, you may reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a character card with cost 5 or less, you may play that character for free. Otherwise, put it on top of your deck. Kind of no risk with that. Maybe a little bit niche. Unsure how many Bodyguard decks there are, but could be a thing. There you go. No, I don't. I think I've checked prices on those recently, and those are not one that actually would warrant a top loader. I should have checked updated prices on these because only some of them I actually do know. But I think Rainer Jafar is holding up value decently well. The nice little foil. But again, it's still early. It hasn't even gotten to the big box store releases yet, so I still expect prices to change. Yeah, I think as of this Friday it comes out. So this video you probably won't be watching until after it's already been out for a couple of weeks. We have full-time jobs. We're not making money off of YouTube or anything. This is just a fun hobby of ours. So keep that in mind. All right, we got super rare. Into a legendary Mickey the Giant Mouse. Into a rare foil. Very nice. I think the Mickey Giant Mouse is likely a top loader. So let's get this before we get the glare from the sleeve. So very interesting one. This is a bodyguard character. It's a 10/10, 5 lore for 10 uninkable. But when this character is banished, deal 5 damage to each opposing character. So I hope that one becomes relevant and actually works. That'd be pretty cool to see. I should try to make like a giant deck. Like get Tinkerbell, get Mickey. I don't know if there's any others. Put in comments if there's another one I'm missing that I don't know about, and figure out how to make that work. Do I do a lot of theory crafting? Absolutely not. Do I know what I'm doing? Also absolutely not. But I like the cards, so that's something. Alright, anything within the uncommons? Nah, just some cuteness. We got a slight match, so that's nice. Alright, other than that, nothing really there. That's okay. Somewhere interspersed with the openings, the Churna Dog deck is coming. I talked about it probably in the last video that was released before this one. I haven't recorded that one as of filming this, but it is coming. All right, we got a cheese. At least I think that's a name of cheese. Yep. All right. She's your person. We have something of note here that the doctor has. And what do we have here? Oh, we have the foil tease of thinking, oh, we got Enchanted. Nope. We got a crocodile. So this is not a misprint. This is not anything wrong with that. That is part of the continuous art that they have for this set. Be a lot cooler if it was Enchanted. That's still pretty nice. Outside of Some actual print lines with it. Probably hard to tell for the camera to pick up, but still nice. So we had talked about that in previous videos. We finally see it. We'll finish the collection at some point of that, and we'll show the continuous art. Other than that, not a whole lot exciting here. Obviously, a foil puppy is always great, even though it's a reprint. And if you're going to play 99 copies of Dalmatian Puppy, I hope you win. I hope you win every single match because I think that'd be absolutely hilarious. All right. Anything else? Nope. We got the cheese. We got that. All right. On to the next one. Oh, wait. This is your foil. Put that there. I do hope if you're opening at home that your luck is better than ours. Because right now, it is not so great. We got a rare, and a common foil. Oof, the trifecta. Not the good trifecta. Still a nice card. You get something of interest. We have a bit too high. The math. All right. So we have, looks like some basic trigonomic functions there. Is cosine pi over 6 equal to root 3 over 2? Is that correct? I don't remember my identities on that. It's been way too long for me to recall if that's actually correct. I'm going to assume it is. If not, we will complain to Disney and get this fixed because the mathematics has to be absolutely correct. Anything else? Oh, they have a sigma in here. So they're summing from 0 to h with k equal to 0, but we don't have the rest of the formula here. I don't know what that means on this, but it's an all-around expert, so obviously he knows what he's talking about, and I don't. I was not expecting to see a sigma on a Disney Lorcana card, but I am here for that. We are both big nerds, and I love it. So I will petition to find out what that rest of the equation is. I want to do the math. I want to see what the summation actually goes to. So I'm sure everyone watching also wants to see the exact same thing. I'm sure that's your biggest concern when it comes to Disney Lorcana is, are the mathematical equations correct? They better be. All right, next pack. Maybe I really should look at the artwork more and see what other Easter eggs they have in there. Hopefully we'll see some physics equations or something. I really don't want to see chemistry because I won't know what I'm looking at. I think there is some chemistry in there, though. They're playing with some rocks? You like that? Uh-oh. That's okay. Glowing rocks are fine. Remember, kids, radioactive rocks do not glow. They fluoresce. There is a difference. It could be fluorescent rocks. So if you shine but then I would wonder why the rest of the scene isn't in black light. Because that's usually that wavelength of light that would cause them to fluoresce, at least if it has uranium in it. This may be your science lesson for the day about the difference between radioactivity and fluorescing. They are different. There's no harm in fluorescing. Stay away from radioactive stuff. So you can't, and that's okay. Because bananas are slightly radioactive. Bioluminescent algae, that's something I know way less about. In fact, I would say I know absolutely nothing about that, so I won't talk about that. Oh. I've seen Moana 2. I don't quite remember that, though I thought algae blooms can be bad. So maybe, I don't know. If any biologist or anything similar watches this, feel free to put in a dissertation in the comments so we can become educated on this. That's right. We're here to open cards, and we're here to learn about ridiculously nerdy stuff. So, interesting to note, we got a slight nick here in this card. It's a common, so it doesn't really matter, but slightly disappointing. Hopefully this isn't the pack that has our Enchanted in it. It has a nick in it as well. So it's a rare. It is not. It is a triple rare pack. We got another Sing Together card. Not sure if anything of note here. We do have a really cool Stitch. 80 super rare. Okay. And then a common. Anything of note with those? We should show the camera. I don't think we've seen this foil before, so if you exert it, pay 2 ink. Chosen character gains resist +2 and support until the start of your next turn. Damage that dealt to them is reduced by 2 whenever they quest. They may add their power to another chosen character's power this turn. It'd be really nice if you could give the character with resist to that support, as opposed to them giving their power to someone else. That might be a little bit too broken, because you could really take down some creatures and challenging with something like that. But just an idea. All right. Running low on packs again, and still nothing super exciting. We're at 1 legendary. How many packs in? We're only at 1, right? Oof. No, we're at 2. We got the Chief Bogo. Okay. So maybe our luck will turn around. Yeah, we got the Big Mick. The giant mouse. We got a rare. We got the mini we've seen a few times. We have another legendary. And we have a foil common. So, all right. It means no worries. Why? That should be the Enchanted. What are we doing here, guys? Disney, come on. I don't think we've seen this one before. Very interesting. All right, so we got Ratigan. Greedy Genius. Ward, opponents can't choose this character except a challenge. And then time runs out. At the end of your turn, if you didn't put any cards in your inkwell this turn, banish this character. That's an interesting one for a 6/7 for 4 lore for 8. At least it's inkable. But take a look at the gems coming out of the card as well as into the border. I like how that looks. Unknown on this one. I'll put it into a top loader simply because I don't know for sure. Yeah. We have something of note with the super rare foil that we have. I'm going to pull this out so we minimize the glare from the sleeve. So why do we even have that lever? When you play this character, if you have a card named Pull the Lever in your discard, you may search your deck for a card named Wrong Lever and reveal that card to all players. Put that card into your hand and shuffle your deck. So we've seen those cards. I love the theme of that. It's on point for the theme. Is that actually useful in any way? I have no idea. I hope it is, though. All right. Let's get this into a sleeve. We'll get into the unknown. So into the unknown, 3 ink song. It is inkable. Put chosen exerted character into their players. Inkwell face down and exerted. Could have some good use. Okay. On to the next one. We got a rare. We have another rare. And we have a foil super rare. Alright, a shift 4. Okay, evasive. When you play this character, if you use shift to play her, you may put chosen character into their player's inkwell face down and exerted. Oh, very interesting. You like it? We do have a nice rare though with Mushu, another shift character, and then when you play another character, they gain Rush, Reckless, and Evasive this turn. So they can challenge the turn they're played. They can't quest and must challenge if able, and they can challenge characters with Evasive. So very offensive. I think it's very fitting for the Ruby Steel deck. So I'll try to play that. I used to have a pirate deck, but not anymore. I don't know if this one would fit with it, but could be fun. I don't think I have the Beyond the Horizon. Nope. We have last 3, so 6 total packs. Hoping to see something interesting. Oh, okay. So we do have a nice rare. So the Colonel. This is a card that I'm using in the Chernobog deck. Is it actually useful? Probably not, but I don't care. And then we have a rare foil. Means I missed another rare prior to it, which is okay. Benny, not from Animaniacs, but from Bolt. Another rare. Oh, with a bit of a mark on it, which happens. Yeah. Probably not intentional, but you can see the little dot there. Looks like I have a printing error with it. And we see something also on the foil. A little bit lower, though. Also looks like this one might have more print lines associated with it as well, too. So the dot's hollow. Interesting. And I don't know if you can tell, but we also have some vertical print lines. So it happens. Oh, well, speaking of wrong lever, we have the wrong lever foil. So choose one. Return character or return chosen character to their player's hand. Put a card named Pull the Lever from your discard on the bottom of your deck to put chosen character on the bottom of their player's deck. So interesting. Okay, I think that was everything in that one. All right, final two. I'm going to say Rainer Jafar might be our most evil set so far, which is fitting because the pools have not been good. All right, still having fun, still enjoying. Just like to see something a bit more interesting. Oh, fantastic and magical. Sing together 9. It's always nice. Fantastical. Archimedes and Fred. Major science enthusiast. I don't see any equations on this one. That's disappointing. That's okay though. The scientist's suit is what I'm being told. I don't know for sure on that. Yeah, I really think Iron Man should have changed its theming to have something more like that. Why? I just think it looks weird, and I'm a fan. Okay, will we have last pack magic here, or will this be another fairly disappointing box? Let's find out. Okay, we have another dog. Appreciate that. We have a rare, and nothing great. We have another rare, and then a foil uncommon. I do like the artwork at least, though, for pouncing practice. And again, another disappointing box. We have a rare, a super rare, and an uncommon foil. Well, that's what happens. Hopefully we got some foils that we didn't have before. We can work on our master set. But nothing exciting. So, when are we going to hit our first Enchanted card? I don't know. How many more packs is it going to take? Don't know. Feels like we're doing the exit for like a Dragon Ball Z episode for next time. But I can't guarantee anything. Because that's how probabilities work. We just hope we hit Enchanted in the next box, but there's no way to know for sure. So, all right, that's going to be it for this one. We will work on the next box here soon, and we still have quite a bit more openings to go. More content, more videos. Going to do some games, talk about some braiding. I've written down a bunch of ideas of stuff I want to do. As always, happy to take your suggestions, anything you want to see. So, hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.